In today's video, I'm going to teach you about the Snowball Method to help you pay down debt fast. Hi, I'm Michelle. I teach everyday women with everyday money issues how to manage their paycheck to meet their overall and long-term financial goals. And if you stay till the end of the video, I'm going to give you 3 steps to start the Snowball Method of debt repayment today. Oh, and by the way, if you've ever used this method and have had either a positive or a negative experience with it, I would really like to know about it because I love chatting about this stuff. And also, your story might help somebody else. All right, the Snowball Method of debt repayment. So this method was popularized by Dave Ramsey, and it's based on quick wins. Psychology says that if your brain can like something, it can get that endorphin rush, that little hint of dopamine, then it will stick with a habit. So this method is kind of based loosely on that. But it's basically, if you can pay off small debts and get those quick wins, then it helps you form the habit of paying down your debt and wanting to pay down your debt for that matter. With the Snowball Method, you make a list of your debts from smallest to biggest. Doesn't matter the interest rate with this one, just the total balance due, smallest to biggest. And then you pick one, the smallest one. And you're going to make the minimum payment on all of the other debts. And by the way, this doesn't include your mortgage. It's just credit cards, car loans, and school loans for the most part. So you're gonna list them all out, and then you're gonna pick the smallest one. Everything else, you're gonna make the minimum payment because you don't want any late fees. Minimum payment on that. But on the smallest one, you're gonna make the minimum payment plus as much extra as you possibly can to help get that debt paid down. Once that debt is paid down, then you go to the next smallest one and you take all the money that you used paying down the first debt and you throw it at the second smallest debt and you get that guy paid off quickly. And so on and so forth, and you work your way up the ladder to the biggest debt, and by the time you get there, you've got this huge bucket of money to throw at it to help you pay that debt down fast. So it's kind of like rolling a snowball. So you make the little snowball and you put it down on the snow and then you roll it, and as you roll that snowball, it gets bigger and bigger as it picks up snow as you're rolling it. That's how you make a snowman. You make a little ball of snow, you roll it around in the yard, and that becomes a bigger ball of snow. And that bigger ball of snow will help you pay down that bigger debt because all your other guys will have already been paid off. And by starting with the smallest one, you get that done really quick. Maybe you've got a $300 or $400 credit card, probably a store card. You get that guy paid off. Whew, yay, paid off. And then you take all that money and you pay it towards the next one. Those quick wins, those little dopamine hits in your brain, they help you stick with the program. Is the Snowball Method right for you? Well, maybe. If having those little wins speaks to you, then go for it. Use this method. In my humble opinion, the best method of debt repayment for you is the one you'll stick with. So if you have a lot of little store cards, and maybe there's $300 to $500 on each one of those store cards. Store cards typically also have really high interest rates. So pick the smallest one and get that guy paid off. Get that little hit of dopamine so that your brain wants to start paying them off. It almost becomes a game, right? So if it speaks to you, then this is the one you should definitely use, or at least try. Now for my bonus. How to get started with the Snowball Method today. To get started with the Snowball Method today, first, deep breath. You can do this. Take out a piece of paper or open your notes app, get a spreadsheet, whatever works for you, and list out your debts from the smallest to the largest. Next, I want you to pick the smallest one if you're going to be a purist. If you've got a couple that are about the same amount and one bugs you more than the other, pick that one. The most important thing is to pick one. Pick a small one that we can get paid off quickly. And lastly, I want you to pause this video, open another browser tab, and go make a payment right now. Yes, right now, even if it's just $5. Just go in, log into your credit card and pay off $5 worth of it, just $5. The point is to get started. And with the Snowball Method, anything that you make over the minimum, you're gonna be packing that snow and you're gonna be building that snowball bigger. So pause this video, open a browser tab, go make a payment, even if it's $5, $10, a little bit, doesn't matter. It's exercising the muscle that matters. And then come back. Hopefully that felt great. And I want you to start doing that as often as possible. You got a little extra $5, throw it at that credit card. But the big thing is that when you've listed out your debts, that's the one you're gonna focus on, and always make as much over the minimum as you can. And that will get that debt paid off fast. If this video has been helpful, I hope that you will like and subscribe to the channel for even more debt repayment goodness. And don't forget to leave a comment if you've used the Snowball Method and had a positive or a negative experience. I'd like to know either one. Your experience can help somebody else. And until next time, feel free to come join the party over on Instagram at Michelle Simonis, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.